We got bad gear with what looks like it may be Halloween themed. I'm not 100% certain. Bad gear is fun. Okay, we'll do bad gear first. We need some Halloween themed things. It needs a scream. We need the scream from the rat or whatever the fuck he is. Old school RuneScape on stream. I've never played old school RuneScape or RuneScape at all. Or, you know what's funny? When I first started like around with YouTube, I used to think all these like little lines here were ads, and then I realized they were chapters eventually. But I've seen numerous people think that in the past. They're like, dude, what's with all the fucking ads? What the Count the bad memes on the video? I don't got enough fingers for that, man.
Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. We, the inhabitants of this strange timeline, are used to questionable sequels. Today we are going to talk about the GAIA 2. This prototypical specimen of a direct-to-bad gear instrument is the successor to one of Roland.
He's running out of subjects, I feel like. Now we're just talking about new gear and software even? Come on, man. How did you know old skep RuneScape meant RuneScape? Well, I'm not stupid. You think I'm stupid?
Roland's most controversial synth keyboards. While the original GAIA SH01 had a dark secret, this brand new digital synthesizer comes with a hefty price tag.
Wait, FYI, if I get to 100 subs, 100 concurrent subs on Twitch, I'm buying an SM7B. I'll fill in the rest of the money required. We're at 42 currently. If we get to 100, buying the SM7B. Just letting you guys know, I think you're stupid. You're not the only one.
Plugin-like engines and a design so similar to other manufacturers' creations, it would make Uli Behringer blush.
At the first glance, the Korg Minilog GAIA 2 is
The GAIA just looks like the Super Saiyan version of it, really.
ticking all the boxes. Knobs very similar to the original. A very emotional Psyosynth touchpad.
Not the one wearing a demon onesie. It's not a onesie, it's a robe. I mean, unless that's the same thing, I don't think it is. Yellow is ad markers, right? I don't think there are any markers for ads.
A surprisingly nice yet aftertouchless keypad. And maybe the first Roland display to deserve its
I feel like this is like, we're lacking some memes here. This is pretty memeless so far for bad gear.
name. At the heart of the presumably
Okay, there we go. We're getting them now.
based synth engine lies one easy-to-use wavetable oscillator with 63 tables.
I've picked up vaping, guys. Don't judge me. Quit weed, started vaping, alright? Don't get mad at me.
Containing 128 waves each. A versatile
Bad choice? Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing it. Serum, bro.
but currently non-expandable.
The SM7B was on sale for a while, and then I fucking missed it. Like, I actually emailed them too, like, yo, give me that discount. And they're like, no. They're like, no, fuck that, fuck you.
Can, however, be tweaked further by introducing phase.
Wait, it's got a touchscreen? That's kind of fire. That is kind of fire.
And shape modulation using the touchpad.
Wait, that was actually a pretty fire meme, I think. Sniping, no scope, 360 no scope, 360 no scope on a laptop touchpad. I think we can one up it a little bit though. Maybe make it like blindfolded, computer off or something, you know?
Pad.
A broken laptop, actually. How about that?
Two conventional DA oscillators offer basic shapes that can be modified with a dedicated knob.
I wonder what this content's gonna look like in 3 years, because I feel like this can only really go so far, you know? Where it's just like getting repetitive. What is so bad about this guy? I like it so far. That's the thing, like there's only so much bad gear. Like it's not really, a lot of this isn't bad gear.
As well as noise. And a super saw. I was missing the general MIDI sound set of the original though. A mix of these three sources hits an unpretentious filter with...
God, it's so hard to pause for the memes. A group of wild synth nerds listening to a classic filter sweep. Okay. To me, I see a bunch of soy boys, but I don't know. Has bad gear ever been about bad gear? Yeah, but the thing is, he isn't really like going that hard on it, I feel like.
With drive.
I think it's just a good name. It's just a good name. Well, no, there has been bad gear on bad gear. There was, God, what was the name of that one? The beat thing? There was definitely been Bad Gear on Bad Gear before. The Notorious Beat thing, that is definitely the worst thing that's ever been on there. The OP1 is okay. It's just expensive. Still think it's the greatest thing ever though, by the way. Let's just hear this again real quick for reference.
Cool, man.
I think people are hating, dude. This is a fire grind beat.
You see how great it sounds in these headphones?
You see how great it sounds with these headphones? I think when we bring back Wave Wars, which we're gonna do very soon, we should maybe make this one of the samples, right? I think that'd be a really good one. We can get the whole world listening to this beat thing. I'll put on my gloves.
And the practical tone knob. Although Roland didn't include a modulation matrix, routing of the two LFOs works like a charm. And there's classic X-Mod.
That's kind of fire.
Modulation. And sync.
What the hell was that?
Having faders for the hardwired amp and filter envelope is great. It wouldn't be a Roland synth without a healthy dose of menu diving, which is astonishingly well implemented. The usual shift whatever combos aside, you can either select the desired section.
Imagine one day he just flips the switch and makes this like super fucking edgy. He's got like fucking gore videos and shit in it instead of like really like corny old memes. I would actually, I mean, that would be based. That'd be based. I would support
Of
it.
the synth on a signal flow chart or press menu and move a knob for access to another layer of parameters for fine-tuning of patches and most importantly routing the oscillator envelope to wavetable position.
Yeah.
The FX section with 3 iconic chorus types. Nice reverbs.
That's actually good. That's actually a decent meme there. I wonder if Shimmer Reverb is still shite in 2023. Always has been. True. I mean, it can be cool, but most of the time it's stupid.
Delays.
Do edgy Bad Gear. Wait, that's actually a really good idea for a video. That's a really good idea. I might get banned for it, though, for what I would really want to do. What? Because, like, I feel like edgy Bad Gear would be him saying and just, like that. Beheadings. What the fuck? I feel like that would be edgy Bad Gear. I don't know what you would call it though. Like what would you call it? You'd have to call it something different, right? I don't think that video could go on YouTube. Evil Bad Gear.
And the versatile multi-FX unit benefits from the added depth of programmability as well.
There we go. Alright, let's go.
If the somewhat chilly timbre of this mono timbral 22 voice engine isn't for you, it goes without saying that a costly synth like the GAIA 2 comes with all the
I got these on so there's no fingerprints, you know? About to commit some crimes.
current emulations of classic vintage synths. Just kidding, they only included a slightly
I like the way he says just kidding, just kidding.
anemic non-ACB SH101. And you have to throw money at them for further models. Although I was dealing with some calibration issues in the beginning, the importance of the motional pad cannot be overestimated. Experimental doodling aside, it can be used for LFO-like modulations.
You know what that reminds me of recently? I saw someone asking for an EQ where you can like just draw in the curve, and I was like, why? Why would you want that? There's a reason why EQs are the way they are, where you can raise certain frequencies and lower certain frequencies, because that's how you want to be able to adjust an EQ. Being able to draw a curve that's not gonna correlate to getting the sound you want. That's more so good for like just drawing. Paper trail.
And as a monophonic auxiliary envelope.
How big do you think Bad Gear's meme folder is? Well, the thing is, they're all so old that the quality of them is extremely low. So it's probably very small. Like these are mostly GIFs. These are mostly like 10-year-old GIFs. So they're like 20 kilobytes, you know? You look cute, by the way, Weaver. Sorry, I'm on demon time right now.
The 64-step sequencer is more than usable, as is chord mode.
What if you can draw multiple filter shapes and then you can interpolate between each curve you drew? Okay.
And the arpeggiator.
What do you think happened to his finger? What's going on with his finger? Oh, you can't really see it. What happened to his finger?
There's integration into Roland ecosystems, past and present, no MIDI through, build quality is business in the front and Toys R Us in the back, and the new style of manual design made me ROT.
He's definitely old, dude. He knows about Toys R Us. It sounds a little like what Morph EQ does. True, too much fingering. I didn't want to say that. You said that, not me.
FL. For this kind of money, I would probably go with a Soma and a Night Frog. Thanks.
Wait, what happened there? I saw Teenage Engineering. There's overpriced whimsical synthesizers and overpriced whimsical synthesizers. What is Soma? Is that another synth brand? It sounds familiar. Oh, Andrew Huang edition? Okay. We're up to something here. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah. This is something. What is this? What is this shit? The drum machine? Wow, okay. I don't know. They might have Teenage Engineering beat. What is this? What is this shit?
Thanks to the legendary people over at Klangfarbe for lending me the very first GAIA 2 they got hold of. Roland's new GAIA is an easily approachable.
I feel baited, man. I thought this was going to be Halloween themed. The thumbnail made me think this was going to be Halloween themed, and there's not one jack-o'-lantern, not one pumpkin, not one piece of candy. I'm salty.
Husk for the current digital synth technologies. Can it keep up sound-wise, and is it worth the price? You have already heard the synth in today's intro tune. That's an interesting combination of traditional Roland tone.
One thing I've learned so far is it basically doesn't matter what you use, because he's remaking the same theme with every single synth, I believe, and it sounds basically the same every single time. No hollow meme. True.
And more modern flavors.
Scary
Let's
Gear?
start
That would have been a
nice
better
and
name.
easy with a classic Bad Gear Jam 1.
This is fire, dude. Weaver easily led. It's okay. We still love you.
That's a tough one. I'd probably describe the overall sound as modern high-end plastic with plenty of Roland cheese. Certainly not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm sure you can make it work if you really want to. Although the envelopes are snappy and the oscillators have...
I feel like that's the extent of him dissing something there. What do you say? Plastic and cheese? Like, it's not, I don't know, it's not really that harsh.
plenty of oomph. I wasn't satisfied with the bass tone. I wanna know how it compares to a classic 0 Years Bond villain.
Might be a little bit much reverb there. That'd be funny. It's just like a 10-second episode. Hey guys, this synth is shit. Thanks for watching.
Interesting. Blofeld was able to handle the busy bassline with ease, while I had to rely heavily on the powerful internal FX section to make the Roland.
I figured it out. He shows the memes so quickly so you don't catch on to the fact that they're just random and not funny. Boom. Got him. We got him.
Sounds fit in. GAIA 2 is not exactly a synth that gets my creative juices flowing. I honestly tried my best I know it's basically a more danceable version of Jam 2, but it was late and I only became aware of the similarities after I was finished. Sorry for that pseudo-epic 128 BPM 4 on the floor stuff.
It's funny how he was kind of dissing it a bit, because, like, in my opinion, this is one of the better songs he's made on any of these episodes.
Bang Incorporated.